There's about 600,000 manufacturing job shortage across the U.S.
Because manufacturers today really suffer from finding quality workers, individuals with great skills. And we have a number of veterans that are transitioning back home that need to find their next employment opportunity.
We're pleased to welcome AJ Jorgenson to Hiring America. AJ is the Director of Communications at the Manufacturing Institute, the nonprofit affiliate of the National Association of Manufacturers. AJ is responsible for all communications, public relations, and web content for the Institute. Part of her job is to help the Institute develop world-class manufacturing talent. And with hundreds of thousands of open manufacturing jobs in the U.S., veterans have the talents for the in-demand and highly skilled careers that manufacturers offer. AJ, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks so much for having me.
So tell us a little bit more about the Institute.
So the Manufacturing Institute is a nonprofit affiliated with the National Association of Manufacturers, and we are the authority on the attraction, qualification, and development of a world-class manufacturing talent.
So AJ, how do you recruit veterans into the industry?
Well, recruiting veterans is really about changing the image of manufacturing, showing them that manufacturing isn't your grandfather's manufacturing anymore. We do a variety of public relations. We have websites out there, videos released, all trying to get the message to veterans that manufacturing is a great career choice.
Tell us about the amazing organization that you created in which veterans can now access a pool of hundreds of companies to find the right job for them.
So in 2012, GE had the idea to create a coalition of manufacturers to get veterans into manufacturing. We partner with them, Alcoa, Lockheed Martin, and Boeing to create Get Skills to Work. Now, Get Skills to Work is over 600 manufacturers, all trying to get veterans into the manufacturing field. Get Skills to Work has two goals. The first is direct hiring. So that would be through U.S. Manufacturing Pipeline. It's a website that veterans can go to, plug in their MOS code, and output a badge. That badge could say, hey, have you ever thought about welding as a career? The second option is through upskilling. So we partnered with 55 community colleges to help train veterans for skills that are needed in manufacturing careers.
And how do you actually convince them, beyond the website, that this is something that they should really consider when they decide to leave the military?
I think manufacturers do that themselves. I think the career path that you can have in manufacturing exemplifies the kind of lifestyle that they want.
Give us some examples of some skill sets that veterans attain on the job in the military, and that can translate into manufacturing careers.
Well, for example, there is one veteran that we know of that was working on welding a helicopter over in Afghanistan. He came home and he was able to actually help build that same helicopter with one of our manufacturers.
How important is it, in your opinion, at least from the conversation you've had with some of these veterans, to be able to do something very similar?
It's great. It's an easier transition. One of the biggest challenges manufacturers face is that misperception of manufacturing. And manufacturing isn't Henry Ford anymore. Manufacturing is 3D printing and robotics and high-tech jobs. Veterans have complained for years that it's very difficult to transition from the military into civilian life. And to have a skill set that directly translates is very helpful and very beneficial. And it's great for manufacturers because veterans bring hard work and integrity and those sorts of soft skills that manufacturers are looking for as well.
And you also have an educational component as well for vets who aren't quite trained in a specific area, is that right?
Right. So if a veteran comes home and isn't quite sure what they want to do, we have 55 community colleges currently across the nation that are helping these veterans upskill, so get the skills needed for a manufacturing career.
And tick off for us just some of the careers. I can imagine there are many. We don't have that much time, but give some of our job seekers a few examples.
So there's things like CNC machinist, which is computer operated machining. There's welding, there's maintenance, there's a variety. There's actually 11 badges on the pipeline that show what manufacturing careers could be.
You know what I love about this is it's an industry-wide approach. It's not just one company who's realizing that vets bring so much to the job. This is an entire industry saying, we need you. Why do you think that is?
Manufacturing has faced a skills gap for a number of years now. And in 2011, there was a report that hundreds of thousands of open manufacturing jobs. It just so happens that there's hundreds of thousands of veterans coming back from the military with this great skill set. It's a perfect fit and it's a perfect transition for them.
So in terms of the manufacturing industry, vets should really think of this as a potential career, not just a job, right?
Absolutely. So manufacturing offers lifelong careers. You can come in as an operator, go up to a machinist, and then a programmer, all in the same field, but really grow into a career that you can be proud of.
And what is the advantage in the manufacturing industry, you think, for veterans to be working side by side?
Manufacturing offers teamwork, which is exactly what veterans are looking for when they come out of the military. And it offers that same environment where they can be a leader and they can work in a team and they can show hard work that gets you somewhere.
What is your advice to job seekers who are watching right now and interested in maybe pursuing a career in manufacturing?
My advice is learn more. See what jobs are out there. Come to Get Skills to Work, and you will learn about other manufacturers in your community, other skills training programs, and hear what other veterans have to say about their career choices.
And how can we find out more about the Manufacturing Institute?
Manufacturing Institute, you can find out at www.themanufacturinginstitute.org. And you can also see other coalitions and other organizations that are also supporting veterans.
Thank you so much for your time today. Thanks for joining us on Hiring America.
Absolutely, thank you.